it's Friday. Kitchen Chronicles. Wait, did you want to do live or?
Are you getting hooked on live?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to do it live.
Are we on live?
No, but we're just recording.
Okay. How y'all doing?
Happy Friday, everybody.
Oh my, thank you. Jesus, thank you.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus. It's Friday. We made it. With our own limbs, with our sight.
We didn't go to jail.
We didn't go to jail.
We didn't go to jail. That's the main thing, y'all. We did not go to jail. We could have been in jail. It could have been me, outdoors with no food and no clothes.
Honey, it could have been me, with no clothes or shoes or nothing to eat. That's all you know.
Thank God. We're on location, y'all. Look at our...
Is that what we're calling it? On location?
We're on location. Look at our view.
Well, you know what it is? He's so happy to have his...
But see, we could do a little panoramic joint. Look at that. Y'all see?
This is where we work, y'all.
This is where we work, everybody. Look at that. Isn't that an amazing view, everybody? Look. We are downtown. This is prime real estate over here, y'all. Prime real estate.
I'm going to keep looking in case I see an airplane coming.
That's not... No.
Okay, listen.
Guys. No.
We just had one. We just had one of our.
I get scared still working here, y'all.
Yeah, we just had. I'm always itching. That hat makes me itch. For those of you who are not new to our channel, thank you for coming back and watching us. For those of you who are new to our channel, maybe we need to explain a little bit because we just had a friend of ours say, "All I ever see y'all do was talk. Y'all don't cook nothing." That's why it's Kitchen Chronicles. We talk about food. We do post pictures of our food that we cook. We didn't want it to be another cooking channel. We wanted to be what we go through, the things that we go through work, encouragement while we're working, encouragement for you, randomness, stupidness, funny stuff. We didn't want it to be just another cook because there's a lot of those.
Plenty of cooking.
Y'all
shows.
got that already.
Listen, we trying to bring us to the table. Us. We trying to do us. But you know what? I think we should do a little cooking promo so people won't think that we're just.
We do show you stuff that we do in the kitchen. We do.
But see, the thing is that sometimes it's like kind of hard because we can't really have our phones on the floor.
No,
and
we
then
can't.
When
We're not
like,
supposed to have our phone now. We're always
even when we're taping in the kitchen, those little clips, they're like little clips, like a few minutes, because
we can do a cooking promo.
Yeah, we can do that, definitely. We'll keep y'all posted on when we do that, because we both do different things. Well, she does something different and creative every day. I pretty much do the same thing, but you can see what I do too. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun. We have a good time working here. I want to show y'all the view again.
Okay, are we feeling the outside today?
Yeah, listen, it's a beautiful day in New York, and I think it's supposed to rain this weekend, so we got to take advantage of the day.
So what we're talking about today? Joe and I were talking about old wives' tales and old home remedies. Y'all remember that? Anybody that's over 25, 30?
Anybody whose great-grandparents
was from some southern town.
They were second-generation slaves.
Okay, we're going to give you an example. And some is about food, some is not about food, but it's all wives' tales.
Okay.
When you had pink eye, what did Bobby say that you needed to put in your eye to make it better?
My mother said, lean back, and had a spoonful of warm milk. Poured it in my eye. Said, blink a couple of times. I felt like I was in a milk carton just swimming around. I couldn't see anything.
Honey,
milk. Who thinks?
Okay, wait.
Milk.
Wait. You had about 3 different suggestions.
3.
Okay, so
that was the first. That was the first suggestion.
One person told him all he had to do is rub some salt in his eye. and that'll clear it up. Another person told him to squeeze some lemon juice.
Squeeze a little lemon juice
in his eye, and that'll clear. It could be a cold in your eye, a pink eye, whatever it is. Any kind
lemon
of
juice, and somebody else said apple cider vinegar.
So it's gonna blind you, honey. Sight will be gone.
Walking around like Stevie Wonder. Just
You'll know about for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Our culture says that we have to have black-eyed peas and we have to have collard greens. Collard greens are for money for the year, for the upcoming year, and black-eyed peas are for luck. That's our culture that says that. I know y'all know about that wise tale.
do y'all know about pig feet too?
Joe, please tell them about how you supposed to pick the pig foot?
When you pick the pig foot, you got to pick the pig foot with the middle knuckles out, so it's stepping out into the new year. Like you're moving forward, moving forward.
I don't know anybody that eats like that anymore. Who eats those? Who eats
like
that?
that?
Barbecue. Look, let me tell you something. I had my girlfriend in school. Her father made barbecue pigtails. Honey,
We got to tag
When I
April
tell-
Louise Taylor in this.
when I tell you, it's better than spare ribs. I don't.
Baby, when
Honey,
I tell
it gets
you.
don't knock it. You'll never know it's a pigtail.
I'm
You'll
telling
think
you.
it's a spare rib.
April Taylor can make a good barbecue. We got to tag April in this. April Louise Taylor can make a barbecue tail that tastes like
Honey,
spare rib tips. It's Chinese
you know,
spare rib tips.
back then, you know, that's our culture. That's all we had. We had the scraps and the leftovers that was thrown to us, and we had to make it taste good. Let me tell y'all something. When I was in culinary school, we had a class to show us how to cut chicken, a whole chicken. So, you know, of course, they only wanted the legs, breasts, thighs, and wing. They was throwing away the back and what's the other piece called with the tail?
Tails.
The tails. Throwing them away. We're talking about cases of chicken. Chef was like, "Oh, just throw it away." I said, "Chef, you don't want that?" He said, "No, we're gonna throw it in the garbage." Well, can I have it? So me and my girlfriend Takia seasoned that chicken up, threw it in some flour. We had people coming from down the hall. They was like, "What is that?" I thought y'all didn't want that.
Y'all ain't never had no chicken
Honey?
backs. Y'all ain't never had no chicken backs.
The gizzard,
Oh my lord.
y'all playing. See, y'all playing. Them cheap cuts of meat, that'll get you through.
It'll get you through. I swear for Lord, it'll get you right through. That's all we had.
That's all we had.
I think that's why we telling these wives tales too, because we didn't go to the doctor. I remember one time I was told I had a toothache. I had to put a tea bag in my mouth and wrap a sock around my head.
Why did our parents make us swallow Vicks? That was child abuse.
It's child abuse. It's child abuse. Thank God we made it.
There were no child laws back then.
What did your grandmother say? What happens when you get a quiver or a shake? What did she say it was?
The duck. There's a duck waddling across your grave. Wait a minute. My grandmother. Okay. I have twin boys, Terrence and Tyshawn. I gotta shout out. I gotta tag my children. They were teething. My grandmother told me to take an egg, wrap it in aluminum foil, put it in a jar, and sit it in a dark corner of the cabinet. And the egg would absorb the pain from their gums.
While they were in the other room.
Now my father, on the other hand, just rub some whiskey on their gums. You know. You kill two birds with one stone. You numb up the gum and you put them to sleep. There was no such. Look, back then, adults gave children, they used to slide us a little nip.
Cuddy.
My father was good for sliding me something.
Cuddy.
Put them to sleep.
Go to bed.
My mother told me to give my kids NyQuil. Tylenol. Put them to sleep.
Remember when they used to give us little globs of Vicks when you had colds? My mother would give us globs of Vicks, like the stuff that you're supposed to rub on your chest.
No, my mother made me swallow that.
You had to swallow.
And why did they make us eat cod liver oil?
Well, that's before they got fancy and made the pills. We used to have to take spoonfuls.
It tasted like you was swallowing
a dead fish. A dead rotten fish. That's what it tastes like.
So, I don't know how many of y'all eat chitlins. How many people told you? I've been told that you gotta clean it 3 times, put some bleach on it, boil it, strain it, and then boil it again.
First of all, anything that you got to clean that many times, you shouldn't be eating it. Number one.
What is that?
If you got to clean something 12 times before it's actually edible, that ain't no good. Don't eat it, y'all.
I told you my father used to fry. He used to take chitlins and fry it. Had some fried chitlins in the morning.
Remember, did you when you first started cooking? Did you ever see the old folks throw salt over their shoulder? What does that mean when you throw salt over your shoulder?
You throw salt in the devil's eye. Honey,
you're throwing salt in the devil's eye.
And I know somebody, one of your grandmothers or your mamas had a can of Crisco with that old bacon grease, pork chop grease, any kind of grease up in that can, and that's what y'all use, honey. But go ahead and lie and act like that wasn't some of the best fried food you had with that grease.
Baby, let me tell you something. That was some of the best biscuits, some of the best fried chicken. First of all, when you had lard, you could feel your arteries hardening after you had lard. You could feel. I remember eating biscuits and feeling like the arteries in my legs were just clogging up. I felt like I was gonna seize at any moment. I was like, this is the day that I'm going home to be with the Lord, because this is too good to be true.
How many of y'all ever had fried spam? Fried spam.
Spam, eggs, grits, biscuits.
Wait, what about fatback? You ever had fatback? Y'all gotta know what we're talking about. You have to know what we're talking about. Y'all have not all the new generation. Y'all know what we're talking about. Fatback. Fry some of that up. You know what that was back then? That was chicharron.
Oh, it's chicharron. You know, the things that we considered to be, like poor, or it was just what we had, and we made do what we had, but we made it taste so good. That only comes from.
It does.
That only comes from.
It does. It does.
That's creative. And even wait. So, why did they make us jump the broom when we got married?
We were jumping into a new season? Is that what it was?
Wait, I think they made you. I think it has to stem from slavery, because you jumped the broom after you jumped it. It was time to sweep the big house.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My mother told me that when you have the hiccups, drop a set of cold keys down your back. When I tell you, she had some of the stuff she said. I'm like, what?
I remember sweep all the dust in one direction.
Honey?
And don't sweep it all out because you sweep out the good fortune. You had to sweep in one direction.
Whose mama or grandmama told y'all to put salt across the doorway to ward out the demons? Did you? Or don't, if you got change on the floor, leave the change on the floor. Because your house will always be blessed.
You always have money in the house or something like that.
And you couldn't stand up and eat. Because my mother, you're making the house poor. Sell it out somewhere. Jeez, Lord have mercy.
Oh, God.
What about when it was Sunday light outside? Turn the lights off.
Turn the lights off and don't flush the toilet. The Lord is working. Honey, I'll never forget one time I was down south and I was in Mississippi, and
Lord,
that's
deep
when my
in the
family,
South.
deep south. My family's from Mississippi, and it got the thunderstorming one time. It was in the middle of the day, and every day in Mississippi was 90 plus.
Mm-hmm.
It was 90 in the shade, baby. It got the thunderstorming and carrying on. We had to cut everything off, the lights, everything. My great aunt had sat out somewhere. The Lord is working. Honey, we was in that house. We had to cut the AC off. Just everything was just off. We was just all sitting still, just sweating. Just little beads of sweat just running down our chins. Just it was so hot. Could we cut the air? Shut up! Don't you touch nothing until God is done working.
Oh my God, so good. Oh God. God bless those memories.
Honey, those were sweet memories.
God bless those memories.
Daddy.
Oh no, we're not gonna get into that. Never mind.
Daddy.
Oh,
real love.
Cause we gotta keep this PG.
Yeah, this. Well, it's 1752.
Oh, we done.
So,
Yeah, we had a good.
if y'all have any
please tell us your own
memories,
lives, tell your memories,
yes,
your food memories, or anything that you got
Yeah.
from your grandmama, your great aunt. I don't know,
aunties, uncles.
I
I
don't care
know
who it is.
uncles are crazy too.
Yes,
Some
Lord.
crazy uncles now.
Yes, Lord.
But
Did they ever tell you my father decided one day he wanted to roast a whole pig. So they got a live pig and slit his throat. And he was told he had to hang the pig upside down to let it drain properly. I think I ate pork about a good year after that. I was good after that. Memories.
I've never seen anything like that. Just stay out that chicken coop for the chickens peck you.
What?
Go out in the yard and get fresh eggs, honey. Y'all great grandmothers and great grandfathers, they didn't keep eggs like room temperature. They used to keep eggs. They never put eggs in the refrigerator. Never put eggs in the refrigerator.
You know what? All that stuff that's going on nowadays is because everything's being processed differently. Because we didn't get sick like that back in the day.
No.
We kept stuff out. We kept things were fresh.
Butter, remember butter?
Yes. Butter, eggs.
And butter's dairy, straight dairy.
Green-
Unprocessed butter. All that foolishness is just straight. Just leave butter out.
Anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, we'll bring that up.
So this was good. We needed this laugh.
Yeah, honey.
And it's good. It's always good to share memories.
Yes.
So please, if
I don't want to tell too many of my memories. Some of them ain't really that good, but
some of mine are nasty. You know, grandmothers back in the day, they didn't care what came out their mouth.
honey.
They didn't care what came out their mouth. They was old. They was going to be with Jesus, so they didn't care. Okay, so, we gonna leave it right there.
We love y'all.
We love y'all.
One more
One
view.
more.
Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look how nice that is.
And we going home and getting to bed.
We're going home, y'all. See y'all later.